All right, folks. It's about 9:03. We'll get this meeting started. We're going to start with a couple introductory remarks from Aaron Sandine and Michael Sherman. Aaron is Deputy Director of ADOA, the State CIO, and the Chair of the Public Safety Communications Advisory Commission. So he wears a lot of hats around.
I do. We joke about titles. So good morning, I'm Aaron Sandine. Morning to those on the phone as well. Mike told me I had 10 seconds. So I think most of it was wasted on my title. Exactly. So thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it. We know this is a really long journey, and this is really the beginning. This is absolutely critical. You know, Tom and I were just talking about cloud. I think this is kind of that beginning of a conversation from a public safety perspective as well, and I think that's some of the stuff that'll eventually be seen from this as this comes to fruition. But there's a long haul between here and there. So with that, I'm going to get out of the way. Thank you all very much. Have a great time.
Okay, and now we have Michael Sherman, who's the Executive Director of the
Broadband Planning and Public Safety Communications Group, which is laughing on. We're joking about whose title is longer, but this is actually a kind of a new group within ADOA Asset that brought together broadband planning work that ADOA had undertaken for the state of Arizona, 911 administration, the public safety interoperability work, and management of our obligations under the FirstNet grant for FirstNet. So really interesting work. And I just want to thank some of you and your agencies. Tom, thanks for the support, and Lisa for this work and helping put on this event today, because ultimately the success of a broadband data network and FirstNet gets down to coverage. They talk about what devices, what business models, you know, pricing and all that, but if we're not well prepared for planning the right coverage for the state of Arizona, the network will not be successful. So really would encourage feedback today so that we can move forward with this important planning work. So thank you.
Okay. And now we're going to hand it over to Brian Hobson, who's with Spayware out of San Diego. They're running the coverage workshops nationally. How many have you done, Brian?
This will probably be like 26, 27.
Okay, so right in the middle, the sweet spot.
That's right.
Okay. It's new enough to be vibrant and yet not stale. All right, thanks.
Thank you, Michael.